Welcome back, everyone. We're here today on episode 224 of the Integrative Health Coach Success Podcast. I appreciate you tuning into the show. Today, we're going to be going over the 10 success principles originally written by Napoleon Hill on the science of success that I've talked about in episode 2607 of the Cabral concept for everyday living, everyday success. But what I want to do is actually pare this down and make it very specific for health coaches and coaches in general of creating a practice that is both beneficial for you and the client. Because one of the things that we want to make sure is that at the end of the day, we truly love doing what we do. And that means we love our ability to serve others while creating a great career for ourselves. Because if you are doing something or you are choosing a niche that we've talked about on previous Integrative Health Coach Success podcasts, and you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you're going to burn out. If you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you are going to eventually hate what you do, and you're not going to be as successful as you could. But when you find a niche, serving people that you love to work with, I'm telling you right now, you will generate more energy. You'll be able to generate more referrals, more income, more pleasure in your life. And so that's why if you do things the right way, now you follow systems and you follow specific blueprints on how to be successful, being successful in your career is not radically different than being successful in a completed health program. It's not. You need to follow the program. If you're familiar with what the CBO protocol is, you need to follow the CBO protocol. You can't do some of the CBO protocol, pick and choose what you want to do, and then you'll do a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. No. Yeah, you actually have to follow the protocol, right? And I think a lot of times in our career, we think, well, it's just, I'm just going to kind of figure it out as I go along. You can. You absolutely can. But the truth is, if you want to fix your digestion, way easier to follow the CBO protocol than just kind of figure it out as you go along. Right? So what Napoleon Hill did, though, over 100 years ago, was kind of define 10 principles as to how you can be more successful in life and overall in your health coaching career as well. Now, he wasn't talking about health coaches, but I'm going to help you apply that to health coaching. So let's dive into it. The first one is this: definiteness of purpose. Okay, what does that mean? First success principle, you must be definite in your purpose. It's not difficult. But just like in your health, I want to, okay, what do you want to do? Fill it in after that, right? I want to heal my thyroid. All right, not bad. I want to heal my thyroid so I no longer feel tired or have dry skin or thinning hair or fatigue or brain fog or high cholesterol, right? All related to the thyroid. Okay, so now, okay, we know it very specifically. So what is it in your career do you want to achieve? Be definite. Tell the world, you can just put in your journal for now, what it is you're looking to accomplish. I want to help people achieve, what do you want to do? Children overcome gut issues, women overcome infertility, right? Men overcome low testosterone naturally. Well, what is it that you want to do? Just state it. That's what you want to do. And then how you plan to achieve that. Okay, I want to help men improve their overall testosterone naturally. I want to be using these protocols. I'm going to do this many appointments per week. I'm going to earn this much income. Like, just be very definite about what you are looking to do. You can always create bigger goals, but create something, right? So that's step one. Step number two is a mastermind alliance. Who are you hanging around with? You've heard it before, and it's from Napoleon Hill. You're basically the sum, in, again, business, life, all these different things, of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, from a business perspective, who are the business people you're hanging around with? Now, it could be podcasts you're always listening to. Like, that's good. There's no doubt about that. So it's like, okay, you're always putting those things in your mind. Because it's like, what do you feed in your mind? But, and we do this in the IHP community, who are the few people in your IHP community, or again, if you're a personal trainer in your whatever community it is, like let's say you're NASM certified or you're in a gym, and who are those people that you're spending time with? Are they helping you grow or not? Do they share the same goals and values of you or not? And ideally, if possible, they're a little bit further ahead than you. Because if they are, then that will recalibrate your thermostat. That'll make you play a higher game. It's just always been the way that it is. Better teammates make you play better. And if you're the best, that's okay. But now you're the leader for those other people. And you're trying to always up your own standard. The third one is applied faith. It's believing in yourself, in your goals, and taking action even when you don't yet see it. That's what faith is. And it's difficult. You might be transitioning from a job where you are in finance or your whatever it might be, and you're like, I want to become a health coach. Okay. So you're like, well, I'm going to be working nights, right? On becoming a health coach. I'm going to be working weekends on becoming a health coach. Okay. You are moving towards that with faith. You have not yet achieved it, but you believe that you can, and you'll work hard towards that. The fourth one, and again, these are all success principles. Science of Success by Napoleon Hill. Going the extra mile. So this is the number one thing I look for in my team as to anybody who grows in the company. So there are people who come to us and say, I'd really like to get a promotion and get paid more and all of this, and I will do this, this, and this. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That shows initiative. That's great. Here's the thing, though. Most companies, if you already do those things and you become invaluable, you're going to get the promotion and you're going to get chosen for that far more than if you were to say, oh, this person's willing to do more if they get paid more. And I know that it's a different mindset. Not everybody believes that. I get it. I'm actually just talking about designing, building your own health coaching business or being an entrepreneur. If you check out a previous podcast that I just did, Entrepreneur versus Entrepreneur, as a contractor, maybe in someone else's business, helping there. So you have to understand is that if you do more for your clients, because this can go to clients as well, they notice that. My private clients know that I'm available, that I'm going to help them however they need to be helped. And so going the extra mile differentiates you in terms of referrals for your clients, all of that, but also it's in the mind. You are unwilling to stop until you get the result that you want. That's the mindset. All right. And then the fifth one is this personal initiative. So this is something I look for. Don't wait for me to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. Now we can do that. You should ask lots of questions, but you want to take the initiative to even ask the right questions and then go and do, right? So a lot of people, they say, well, I'm going to read 5 more books, 10 more books, then I'm going to wait for my coach to appear. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, you're going to take the initiative. You don't know the exact right book to read. That's okay. You don't know the exact right course to take. That's okay. You're going to do one of them. You're going to take something with the understanding is that it's going to lead to the next thing. And you always have to take the initiative that you're going to do, take action, figure out what didn't go well, recalibrate. Don't do that again next time. And just keep on moving towards your goal. 100%. That's one of the best things to do. Number 6 is positive mental attitude. It's so important. And even more than a positive mental attitude, I'll be talking about this on an upcoming Motivation Mindset Monday on the Cabral concept, is that eliminate negative self-talk. You don't have to be positive. You just can't be negative. If you have negative self-talk, you are going to self-sabotage. It's just the way that it is. And if you don't know what self-sabotage is, please do tune into some of my Monday shows. Self-sabotage is real. It destroys people's careers, relationships, health, everything. And you'll know it because the self-talk, if it's negative, it's telling you how you really feel about you at a subconscious level. Eliminate the negative self-talk. Leave yourself open to possibility that it could work out. You have to start to be gentler and kinder to yourself first, not just your clients. The 7th is enthusiasm. This is one of the best ways to overcome negative self-talk. Put yourself in a state where you are excited about what you were doing. I'm excited right now to be doing this podcast. That's the truth. I love teaching. So if I love teaching, it's what I love to do, I need to do more of that. The things that you don't love, that you don't feel that you're great at, if you can, contract those out, especially when you start earning some income. Because there are going to be people that are better at certain things than you, and you can earn the same amount of money or more and pay them to do those things. So let me just give you an example. If it costs me $100 an hour, let's say, to edit a website, I could edit certain things in a website. There's no doubt about it. I could learn how to do it. I could save that $100. What would be better though for me? Just pay $3 for those, to pay 3 hours, $300 for me to edit those myself, or in 3 hours, could I do 3 hours of something that I love, earn that same amount of money, and pay the other person to do it? The answer is, yeah, of course I could do that. The enthusiasm, if you can stay in a state of enthusiasm for as many hours as possible a day, that is one of the keys to success. It really is. Enthusiastic people are rarely, if ever, unsuccessful, which means the opposite. Enthusiastic people find a way to be successful. They just are. They're successful. They're doing things they love, and enthusiasm is contagious. The eighth one is self-discipline. Important. Because at the end of the day, it's you. It's just you against you. It's all about mindset, right? It really is. Did you put up a social media post today? Yes or no? No. Another day, didn't put anything out there, getting your name out there, trying to help clients, etc. Is it hard to do a social media post? Not really. It's really not, right? But our perfectionism or whatever, all of that gets in the way. I totally get it. It happens to me as well. But self-discipline means, hey, every day at 11 a.m. to 11:30, I'm going to create a social media post. And I'm going to post it every single day, whether it gets 37 likes and 2 comments or 500 likes and 550 comments, right? It doesn't matter. You're out there, disciplined, taking action, because you know all you're looking for is like 1 or 2 more new clients a week. Great. Then 1 or 2 more clients, and you're building up your business, right? That's what you're looking to do. Self-discipline means you wake up and you do the things that are required, that you know are required to become successful. And if you don't know what's required, then you'll figure those out, right? That'll be the time that you're spending right now. Doing something like the business mentorship experience with IHP, or you're hiring a coach, or you're doing those types of things. Like, do the things that you know that you have to do in order to become successful. All right, number 9 is this: accurate thinking. Now, this was more of a term that Napoleon Hill used and something kind of like used back in the day. But basically what it meant was that you're going to think about things rationally, that you're not going to be overly emotional about business. Because at the end of the day, you can be emotional about emotional things in life, but business should not be emotional. It really shouldn't. It's going to cause you to make the wrong decisions. So what you're going to do is to say, these are my objectives. These are my goals. What must I do in order to be able to achieve them? All right. In order to be able to help, let's say you want to do 10 appointments a week. In order to be able to do 10 appointments a week and let's say charge $180, what's that? $1,800, right? So that's like somewhere around $8,000 a month, right? About $100,000 a year. So in order to do those things, what is it that you need to do? Okay. So, well, I need to let people know I exist. So you're going to go and you're going to do meetups, or you're going to do social media posts, or you're going to do speaking. You're going to do anything that let people know this is who you are and what you do. Then they're going to come over to your website, and obviously I have all of this laid out, and you can go back to previous podcasts at ihp.coach/podcast. And then they're going to come to your website, and then they're going to see what you're all about. And then they're going to do a complimentary consultation, and you're going to listen to their story, and then you're going to share with them how you can get them from point A to point Z, and then you're going to offer your services, right? Like you have to have just like, that's the rationale behind it. So then you say, okay, how many clients do you want to work with? Well, if you want to work with a lot of clients, then a lot of people need to know about you. So now you need to start doing a little bit more in terms of either marketing or speaking or whatever will get you in front of more people, right? Because if you get in front of 500 people and 50 people, so 10% want to work with you, it's probably fairly normal, then great, like 50 qualified people. Okay, so now you got, meaning from 500 to 50, you get 500 qualified people, 50 people say yes. Okay, great. And then you're good, right? So like, how do you get in front of all those people? Well, again, like you might have to get in front of 5,000 unqualified people on social media to find 500 qualified. They learn a little bit about you, and then 50 people end up doing a complimentary consultation, and the vast majority of those people are going to become clients because they took all that time and you know that you can help them. So again, it's be rational and use accurate thinking, as Napoleon Hill said. And the last one is this: cosmic habit force. When I first read this, I said, what is he talking about? And basically it means this, that you're going to encounter obstacles. You are going to overcome, or you're going to find challenges that are in front of you. You'll have never faced them before. And what you have to understand is that God or the universe, or however you want to think about it, will not put a problem in front of you that is not able to be solved. And so what you are going to do is just have the understanding, use all the 9 principles before that: definite purpose, the Mastermind, somebody can go to, other people can go to, right, for knowledge, applied faith, going the extra mile, personal initiative, positive mental attitude, enthusiasm, self-discipline, and rational thinking. And when you come upon these obstacles that seem insurmountable, and I've had many, many in my career, and my health as well, that you're going to say, I am going to just continue to put one foot in front of the other, work hard, and it will work out. God, the universe, will continue to help me overcome these obstacles through seen and unseen forces. And it's an amazing way to think about it. And it's not just faith in you, it's faith in the world around you, that you are doing something that is benefiting the world, and you will be rewarded and you will be helped out. You don't always know the timeline, but it's going to happen. And so when you can really cultivate these 10 success principles in the science of success, there's just no doubt in my mind that you are going to have the career, the clients, the income, the prestige, the just feeling of being proud of what you do, that your life matters. You're going to have all of those things. So as I always tell all of my private mentees and IHPs and clients and all that, it's not a matter of if. It's simply a matter of when. Hopefully today's show was helpful. Let us know what you thought in the comments. Of course, always feel free to share this with colleagues that you would think it would be helpful for, and let us know any future shows you'd love to hear about. Simply just leave them in the comments on YouTube, on our IHP channel, or on social media. Take care, everybody. Have an amazing week.